RNG, Elite Gaming, 4 Angry Men, and Nova XQF. 4v4v2v2 to end game 2. And Nova with that 2-2 split. By God, I don't see enough in the global version of PUBG Mobile. Teams 2-2 splitting late game, when they pull it off correctly, it is poetic, my friends. Absolutely poetic. I do apologize about the buffering on stream and those small delays. There's nothing I can do about it. Just gotta wait and hope that I can have an idea of what's going on and it gets smoother. As 4 Angry Men do look to punish ELG, moving and disengaging away from those buildings. They are using that low ground dip in their favor. And Order gets a knockdown onto one of the 4 Angry Men players, but that's going to be a kill coming through. Double kill for SS Svan. And that is going to see the side of ELG swiped out to the floor. And down goes RNG. And we are left with 4 Angry Men and Nova XQF. 2 Chinese behemoth teams in the final moments of this game too. But it is a clean 4v3. And they're not letting off under pressure. Power Boy with a 1v3 to end game 2. And the second chicken dinner in a row for Nova XQF. Can they be stopped, or will they keep on running through this lobby? How good Temple Storm have been on those compound defenses. They just haven't allowed anybody to get past that single building. You go for the crash? No, you ain't getting in it. Instant response. T1 gets a great knockdown from Youngjun onto that grenade, but 4 Angry Men are going to respond in an angry way, clamping back onto T1.
There you go. That's really good. I'm liking how T1 have been approaching these games as also 4AM, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be the rotation and the position of Tempo Storm that's going to give them a huge edge. Elite's Gaming found himself a few nice long-distance shots. 4AM will be the ones eliminated, also RNG along the way. But now T1, they're on the road. The smokes are buying them a lot of precious time. Those smokes, the use of utility from T1. I don't know what you think, Imperium, but this is just so well played on the side of T1. I'm loving how they're playing and rotating around this game, despite being on the road.
Yeah.
Like, you never see this. They're actually on top of the road in a late game circle. That is insane.
It is insane, but they do have a bit of a crate drop in the vehicle that they're using to their advantage, and a bit of a fallen tractor. The thing is, did they pull off that rotation a little bit too early, to the point where there's going to be multiple teams swarming around them, most notably ELG and 4 Angry Men? Navi still have 1 player left standing. That is light. And he could he be the light at the end of the tunnel for the Navi side to grab a possible top 3 spot? Right now, Tempo have 6 kills. They're still inside the circle. It is on the edge. They might look to send maybe 1 person forward to grab a bit of information, because when they do look to disengage away from that compound, they are dead out in the open.
Yeah, ELG, the only also 4-man team with Tempo Storm, but they got to cross over such a wide area and part of land, so they're going to struggle quite a bit. They're going to go for a full standing push, but unfortunately, 3-man in 1 car. This is not going to work too good for them. They're going to lose 1 player instantly down to a second, and oh my God, that is it. They get absolutely battered on the opposing side. That's going to be 4AM eliminated, but ELG potentially on the brink of extinction, Imperium, very soon to the hands of T1.
Yeah, T1 should look to take away that opportunity. However, I think it's Tempo Storm that's actually doing a great job with the higher elevated compo ground of stealing those kills away and confirming them. As Lightning comes up, he's going to get the shots on the Spec, but Spec indeed gets a final blow on top of that tiny little tower, and down goes Navi. 3 teams left standing: Tempo Storm, T1 and ELG. Could we see a non-Chinese chicken dinner for the 3rd game of the PEC? Could we see NA prove the doubters across the world stage and grab a chicken dinner in the PEC, as we see T1 getting swiped by ELG?
What is going on? They're eliminating everyone on the side of ELG and T1, they actually get eliminated. Imperium in 3rd position. Now it's a 1v4 for Tempo Storm. That rotation early on, the fact that they were just so proactive despite holding on to this compound for the past 15 to 20 minutes, they are just so good in this game. And now ELG is down to 1 player. It's going to be Ming, SKR, and they're just going to trance around it. This is well executed by Tempo Storm, and there you go. Tempo Storm will indeed take the first non-Chinese chicken dinner. The chicken dinner number 3 will be going over to North America.
suppressing the members of Tempo, but I would love to see the rest of his team follow suit, because it kind of looks like Adir is being a bit passive on his positioning. But if you do notice, because of the fact that Nova XQF are third-partying this, they are not pushing in, and we see two members of Navi knocked down. Old boy goes down. Navi are out of here. Bye-bye CIS, and Tempo Storm continue to survive. But now Nova are going to come in. They're going to look for the opportunity to get that third party to take down the NA side that won the previous game, realizing that they are close to overtaking them on the leaderboard. They do not want to let a team opposing for that top spot get the better of them. Spec might be looking to get revived up. Rain is going to go into that vehicle. No. You don't want to do that, my friend. In comes King, looking on towards the angle of Rain. But Rain is going to get fired up with the end. 7-6-2 onto King. Nicely done for Tempo Storm. All the while, the revive does get pulled out to on Spec, which leaves Tempo Storm back up as a three-man team. It's a clean 3v3.
There we go. Footballists just also got eliminated in Pyramid. See that? So there you go. That's going to be another EU boys team taken out of the equation. But Nova here, their third party was clean. But I think what was actually cleaner here was Tempo Storm's use of utility. Now Nova were trying to really pull on the full-on aggression while they were still hurt after that fight with Navi. But actually they were able to do anything. And here Nova are struggling. And now because they're the team getting pressured, because they're further away from the center circle, they have to pop their own utility, their own smokes. Like Tempo Storm played aggressive, and Murray off the back of that, they were playing passive. Like they just did that switch almost instantly. And Nova, like one of the best, if not the best team in the world right now, is the likes of Bigatron, struggling versus the North American opposition. Like this is Tempo Storm becoming the team they were maybe meant to be since the very start.
Yeah, plus like the fact that like Tempo Storm are just instantly responsive to any move that the side of Nova do make. However, is a little bit of a third party that does get a knockdown onto Rain. Is he going to get confirmed up? Order is looking for the confirmation. Rain is trying to crawl away, but that is going to go down, and that does put Tempo in a bit of a pickle of a position. He tries to shoot away, but Nova find the opportunity to strike, and they get the better. Be a mermaid in the water and come in and make an impact.
Yeah, like this is going to be an intriguing one. Here it is for Romanian men. They're ready to go for this push onto Nova. And they're going to get himself Powerboy instantly down now. They're going to get in a high ground position. They even switched their position onto King. And that's going to be a double frag going the way of 4AM. And now Nova, got the information. They lost 2 of their players early on, but they're down here. And now if grenades come on through from 4AM, like they could literally destroy the side of Nova Express F. They're going to even find himself ordered right off the bat, the killer of that last fight versus Tempo Storm. And that's all down to Jimmy Imperium as he's about to take a full-on 1v4 fight versus 4 Angry Men.
Oh my god, what a push from 4 Angry Men. That's bold, but you know what? Nova weren't prepared. They were not prepared for that push. They were trying to prepare.
This could be the underlying issue for 4 Angry Men, so they got to be very cautious of how they want to approach this. I would even maybe say, you know, it can maybe just swim in the water. Literally just full send into the water and swim to a decent spot, because there's still some water in this circle.
Yeah, maybe sending one player there wouldn't be a bad thing, but as they look to try and make their way in, one of their players gets knocked down. Will we see another one follow suit into the water? But Leader does get a knockdown onto one of them. Of RNG, 77H goes down. Enigma is one of the players inside the water. I will point out, Enigma was able to get that crate drop, which would have given them level 3 gear, and is still 2 members of Wildcard still up and towards the crane. High ground. RNG are punishing the members of 4. Final circle of the game. 3, 2, 1. It's going to start moving in. The dead center is closer to 4 Angry Men, and the smoke walls are being thrown out. Zuzan did get revived up. He's going to look to try and heal up some way, shape, or form as Xingjian is creating a barrier in front of him. Look at that space created by SS Van because he has so many smokes around him, and he finds Xingjian with that grenade. I don't know if he knew he was there, but god damn it, was that a beautifully cooked grenade. And will he find a second kill? That one is going to be a little bit closer. Sprays through the smokes. Does not want to let RNG move a muscle as the blue zone's closing in. Max, this is absolutely insane as RNG goes down.
Oh, damn, I was a little bit delayed on that one, but what a clean grenade it was from Svan. And now he's down to a 1v1 leader versus 33 Svan. That water play from Svan, they had to race and they only had like a 25% win rate in terms of making it inside the water. It seemed like this only remaining player might be the winning factor. The circle is going to be in his final moments now, Imperium. A 1v1. Will it be ELG or will it be going over to 4 Angry Men? We will know very soon. Still,
He used the tree.
He spots it out and he takes it.
Insane coming out from SS Van. He pulled that end game perfect.